Welcome everybody, back with another week. Just went ahead and pulled another one of mine from a little while back. I was gonna have my wife do one with me. So we'll try to do that next week where she'll commentate with me. So uh, playing Dwayne, he is a skill level 8, and of course I'm still at skill level 9, and uh, we'll show you what happens here in a pretty good match. So I won the lag. And I am playing around with a pin today, so we'll see how well that goes. Probably going to be a little bumpy. Oh, I did forget something here. I knew I would. Oh my gosh. I will get it up as we're rolling here. And let's get that off the screen. All right, I'm going up to break. What'd I make? Just some noise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I made a ball, so I need to hurry up. One. And what did I make? 1, 2, 3, 4. I made the 5 ball. And he's an 8. And there we go. No, he doesn't have 4 points yet. I'm going the wrong way. All right, now we go. I got us online now. And then let's get our race there. And this here. There we go. So now I've made the 1 and the 2. All right, and I've got a shot to put this 3 right up here. If I do it, that's the tough part, because I really need to pull the cue ball right back here if I can. Or if I have enough, I could punch it out. I could punch it out right out here. Any of that'll work if I can get it. See what happens. Okay. Oh, I see. That's, I don't know. I didn't look at that. 4 ball goes here. Sure enough. So the key here is off of there. I'm going this way. So do I just go ahead and plan to hit this rail and come back out? Let's see what I do. Yeah, it looks like it's close to what I tried, but I didn't get it. And I also made the 3 ball. All right, so the score's not going anywhere real fast. See if we can get ourselves together here, because I believe, looks like he's got a path here. That's where he's looking at, because he can just roll up and stop that right there off the 8. And then he'll have the 6 on the side. If he does that, he'll be able to just do this one. Well, say that. Yep, just like that. Now he's got 6 here. Roll right up here in that area. 4, this area right here for shape on the 7. That'll work out good if he can get that. There we go. He's now made the 4 and the 6. Now this is a little bit tougher to try to punch back across for that 8 where it is. And that's the danger when you're trying to pull across. Get my thing back on here. When you're trying to pull across like that on a such shallow angle, we tend to rattle that one a lot. And it's not just him, that's most everybody. All right, so I should just, come back across there. And of course, 8 ball there, cue ball rail, and right back out is all I want. I don't want to go far. That's definitely workable. Definitely workable. So there I've done 7, the 8, and the 9. So we've got 8-2 on the first game. Not bad. It's 2 innings. I mean, we like to see them go a little shorter than that if we can, but this is a good way to start it. So now, when I break from there, I like to basically go straight over that rear ball. That's my aiming point. So I hit just off of the side of the head ball. I do that with the tip to 2 tips below center, and that's been giving me a really good break. So made a 4 ball on the break. So what have I? Yeah, I remember that. So I could do a couple different things here, but I was thinking of a completely different game. I really don't remember much what I did here. This has been quite a while ago. But so he's got a couple options. He could send the 1 or the cue that way and send the other one this way and split that pile. Speed control wise, I kind of like the cue ball going all the way up here to this rail and out. Let's see what he decides. That's my only issue with playing it that way is if you miss, you do tend to sell that one out. So can I just put all this over here? Yeah, let's leave it over there. All right. So I got nothing what I wanted there. Of course, I wanted to make the 1 ball, but I wanted a shot. So I'm trying to. Honestly, I think I was trying to make it. Knowing me, I tend to shoot wide open way too often. But now, for him, he does have that line right out here. He should be able to cut this. And that's going to send the cue ball right over this way. So let's see how close I predicted. I don't know how I'm doing with these lines. Oh, way off. Of course, he missed it too, but I think my lines were more off than his shot was. So another inning. So I believe I got a line right through here, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure, but I think I do. To that, or I'm just staring at it, hoping it's going to change something. Because if I do, it's going to be the same thing. Pull it over this way and back out for the 3. So no, I'm having a kick at it. So yeah, if I've measured right, it's going to be right there. See if I'm anywhere near it. Pretty sure I hit the 6 first. No, I hit, okay. A little bit faster table that would have went. But that's fine. That's fine. So I'm going to work on it, getting like what English I'm shooting for one of the next few videos if I can, because I've been told that that would be helpful for some people watching. And I've seen some people do it. It will take a little longer on editing, but it'll be worth it. Will be worth it. See, I don't know if he's got the shot. If he does, you're contacting to make this here. You can come across or you can come up above. That's the way I'd be going there. Okay, yeah, he can make it. Forward is okay. It's not always going to get you where you want to be, but he's made a ball. You can start working on that pocketing confidence that we all need. The more you pocket, the more confident you get. It means the more you pocket after that. So it's always a good way. Sometimes it's just make that ball. That's what you want to do. And you don't want to, yeah, I'm going to have to move this over here. We're going to shrink it down. Made a good shot. Just did not get the fortune of it. So that's just an inning. Nobody, well, I would say nobody hurt there. It's also 3 balls dead. Move up that inning. So, did I get it right? There you go. Pull it on. You want to be on that side of the table, so that way this shot is open and you're going the right direction for that 7 ball. Just straight up and back. Nice and easy. And then 7 balls in the pocket, so you have your choice of you can come this way around. You can pull it back this way. I like the going around, but look how when you hit it fast, it's not exactly what you were looking for. So instead of shooting the way I was thinking, now I'm cutting across it, but I've still got 2 rail shape, and you control your speed on this one the way you meant to on the last one, and you've got yourself an easy 9 ball. So game doesn't have to be quite that hard. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm at 16. And all the balls are back. So now, and I haven't been doing this break for a long time, but I really do like it. As you'll see, it did good for me. Like I said, I just go right through the center of that rear ball, so you can see where I'm contacting that front ball. And then, of course, that's the way it goes. I'm going to tell you how it works for me, and I break dry. So, am I a liar? I don't think so. All right. So now he's shooting, and he plays one of these things. Smart shot. Good defense, sir. So, just another inning. Now, he's put me in a way, even if I uh, come in and hit here, coming across this way or coming in one rail this way, either way, there's an elephant in the room. There's a 7 ball right here, blocking everything. So even if I get a good hit, my pocketing is not likely like that. So that was a good defense, because even though I made a good hit, I probably should have hit it harder, knowing that I was I was definitely looking at something happening here that wasn't fortunate. So I should have hit harder. But I did hit it. So there's that. Didn't get me anywhere. Got me watching him make a ball. So 1 ball. I believe it looks like he's got the edge of the 2 to go up here. Of course, he could also try to combo the 5 in here. That's a very low percentage shot, so I don't really like that one. I would go up there and I would try to pull the cue ball back over here and out for the 3. Would be my attempt. But he played an even smarter shot. Another one of them defenses, see? That was a good shot, sir. It's not always making the ball. We get stuck wide open. You've heard me say it on the other videos. Get stuck wide open, and a lot of times you end up racking. So I like the 2 rail come in from over here and across it, because the 1 rail doesn't usually work out. But somebody got fortunate there. I won't name any names. But yeah, not what I was playing. There's no way I was playing that. Let's just say that. If I was playing that, I was smarter that day than I am today. Because I don't trust me on those. Normally, I will come off the backside of that 2 and go right in that pocket and scratch. That's me on those kicks. So I got to be careful, So like I say, I got fortunate. I've really put it to him here. He's looking at 1 rail. It's going to be difficult to hide me if he makes a good hit, but doesn't mean it can't happen. And just barely missed that. So that's a dead 4 ball. So I can shoot it here and pull it back just a little bit for the 3 ball. Or I could shoot it here and shoot from this direction where I roll up right over here. Okay, close to where I was. Let's see if I get my other line right. Close enough. Predictions are hard. So now, for me, it's go this way off of it. But what did I do? Put too much spin on it. Made me hit the 5 ball. I never should have touched that 5 ball. Because now, not only do I not have the angle I was hoping for, I'm shooting with a bridge. I should have been right over here. That's where I should have been. And that would have been a much easier shot to shoot than where I am right now. So I got that. Now, I'm much longer on this 6 ball than I wanted to be originally, so I've got this shot now, that long distance. So if I shoot it right, I pull in here and out and don't touch the 8 ball. If I shoot it right, see? That's what I was talking about earlier with that shallow angle. And you're trying to punch it. You'll punch it right out of the pocket. Oh yeah, so I made... Yeah, I made the 2, 3, and 5. Good shot on the 6. Except for that. Speed control. I don't know why we tend to do this, but we do. We just get a little too crazy. And next thing you know, we don't even have to worry about them because we've hooked ourselves. He kicks pretty good. I got fortunate again. So now I have a shot on the 7. I can run. I did not click that right, so I'm pulling all this up. But I can run right over here and out. Just like that. And now just forward with right is what I was thinking. And that's what happened. So I've got a cut in the side here, or I've got a cut in the corner here. It's my choice. And sometimes when you got choices, it messes you up. So I did get the 7 and the 8. Did get that, but simple shot on the from the 8 to the 9, and I overthought it. So I hit it that way. Wrong. So you can hit this all kinds of ways. Top English there, center is fine because you don't want to go high top left. That's scratch shot. So he's up to there now. And getting all these balls back. So I think it was first time we played. Yeah, he beat me pretty good. He was shooting really good that night, and I was okay, I guess. He beat me pretty good, but none of this is ever about revenge for me because super, like I say, super nice guy. Uh, we can play one person be up, the other one down, and we still are fine. I think this is the second time we played, if I'm not mistaken. 4-ball again. 4-ball down. Getting some points back. So there is the side pocket. You can cut it in here. There's the corner pocket. Oh, never mind. He's on the 1. My fault. There is a try defense and miss it altogether. Not recommended, but that's where it went. So now I got that shot I didn't like at all. Just shoot stop shot. That's it. Just super simple stop shot. Just hide the ball from him. Don't worry about if he might hit it or not. The key was they were tied up, and now they're not. That's the key. So he can do the 1 rail. You just got to miss the 6-ball because 6-ball gets pretty big right there. If you can miss that, you're good. If not, then I get them all in hand. There it is. So I got the desired result I wanted. So the 1 to the 2 aren't the big issues. It's after that. So we just want to come back just a little bit off the rail, get near straight. That's what I like that, because now I can take this if I'm going straight in. I don't know why it's doing that. Here, it gives me an angle off to come out over here. And I hit it a little soft from what I wanted, but I still have the cut shot over into this corner. And when you're not, there's a scratch. So I got the 1 and the 2 with the dead 3. So 2 points at a time, get you nowhere fast. You got to put these runs together better. Of course, that's the higher levels. If you're a 2 and you're doing 2-ball runs, keep it up. You're doing great because you'll be a 3 before long. You keep doing that. If you're consistently doing that. If you do a 2-ball run 1 inning and you don't do anything else for 7 innings, that's completely different. So 5-ball down. Now, see, the problem here is there's your line. You wanted to be on this side of it to get up to the 7. So that's going to be a problem. And you get in traffic. And that's where the problem is. So now he can hit the 7, but it's not desirable, But what you can do is you can take the 7 this way and run the cue ball right up here behind the 8. You can do a few different things. This is a problem with that. Is we think that in our mind, and this is what always happens. We forget this part. We're not going to keep it down here and get the cue ball right here. We're just not going to do it. But our mind still tells us we can. So I just got up there and shot real fast like a, somebody who doesn't know how to play. We'll just go with that. Instead of looking at a defensive option where I could have banked off the side of the 7 and I'm going to get better at this. And I could have got back down here, instead of leaving him that simple shot on that. But that's the only time that, it is what it was. I did it that way and it wasn't right, so I shouldn't have done it that way. That's just a simple center English shot there. Get your 8 ball, get your points, straight in on that 9 ball, and get the win. So just like that, he's cut the lead down to where it's reasonable, where it's within the handicap, because spotting him 10 balls, he's down 9. So that right there is he just got himself back in the game. And of course, it's up to him whether he stays in the game or not. Because I can miss all the balls I want. If he's not making them, I've been gifted many opportunities and squandered them. Very, very easy to do. And here, times like this, you can't get racks the balls to sit. So I'll kind of fluff the felt up. And majority of the time it works. It'll keep them from rolling off on you. The spot's the question about where the 1 is. Now, if I had to guess, I'm going to say he's going to hit in. Oh, yeah, see, didn't do it again. Say he's going to hit in right over here. No, but he hit straight on it. Good break. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all there. We just got an inning. And me jacked up over a ball like that, just get ready to shoot again. I am awful. Awful with those. I've been trying to work on them. Been playing 30 years. Still, I might make them maybe 10, 20% of the time. It's awful. I should be better at that. So I see 2 rails off of this. Just a little bit of left English, not even top. Come in and out. See, I would have tried to got right over here with me. Now, not taking anything away, because guess what he did do? He left himself a shot. If this passes the 7, which I kind of think it does, he's got the shot. It's right there. Then if you can just shoot the rail and back across or back above for that 3, then you're good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it went. See, pulled a little too much. We add English. It's already going to be taken, throw and do spin off the 2 ball. Yeah. So we got the 2. Got the 1 and the 2. Let me mark both of those because he earned them. This shot, though, I don't see a pocket. So I'm going to play a defense. If you get this 3 ball to run right through here, you can just roll this 1 cue ball right here and just use that 8 ball as the blocker. And I think that's what he was trying. He just hit it too straight. So that was a very good attempt. What I do like is both of us have more points than there are innings. I like that. That means we're shooting pretty good. So now I can cut this over here, and that would leave me a fast-moving cue ball up that direction. So I would want to plan on it going all the way up here if I'm going to shape that 4 ball. Or I can play defense. We'll see what I do, though. Oh, I went for the bank. Look at that. I'm smarter than I am. I didn't even look at that shot right now. That was. I don't want to sprain my wrist, pat myself on the back, but that was a pretty good shot. So now I've got the easy, let's pull the 4 ball. Oh, no, I didn't go that way either. So apparently I don't even know how I play. But this one's simple. You're just going to stun right out here off of this shot. If you do it any different, you hit it too hard. Ooh. There that is again, peeking its head. Careful about how you try to make that ball. Oh yeah, I made a 4 ball. Let's mark that. So now I've opened the door back for him, which is fine. Because there's choices off of this. You can go back and forth across or around the 7. You can go forward. Yep, just like that. Back and forth across 7. Now you've got this shot. You do that, and you just pull this cue ball here and out for the 7 down here. That's what I wouldn't get crazy with it. If you draw it, there's a good chance you can bend that thing right in that pocket right there. So you just do you could do it just a stun with some right English, or you can put just like a half a tip of draw. You're not wanting to get anything crazy on this. Anything crazy equals I might be shooting, and you don't want that. There you go, good shot there. Got a 6 ball. He was even able to do that without going to a rail, so that's good. But now he's got this angle here. You see, he would have liked to have been on this side of it, but now if he goes forward, he can get right over here. And back up. There you go. Good avoiding the 9 ball there. So he's getting it back up. 19 points to my 25. That was another good shot. You shoot that with top left, takes the left English off the rail, and pulls you down towards that 9 ball. That way, down towards that 9 ball. Just like that. It's 25 to 22. This man's trying to make it tough on me. And he is succeeding. I don't remember what the final score is. I'm not going to look this one up. We're just going to be surprised together. But back over off camera here. We got, that's one teammate. That's another teammate right there. That's my wife there. And that's my other teammate there. Yeah, he ducked on me. I still got him. Can't run from me. How's this break going to be? I'm going to say I may not have given him a very good rack on that one, because that looked like it would have been my fault, if I'm being honest. So, just another inning. He did hook me on this. So what do we see? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Coming in from this way. And if I've done this right, we should look about like that. Okay, you're spinning it over there. Didn't take quite the angle I had laid out, but good hit. Oh, and not just a good hit. We got a good leave. We got some blockers there. So this right here is definitely not the right angle, because there's no way you're going to get to the 1 ball right there. You can with Massey, but you're not doing it. Just kicking off the rail there. This way, you could possibly spin it off of this situation. So he goes with a defensive shot. I think he was trying to tie the 2 up with the 7. That's got to be what he was doing. So if I just sit on the rail, here you go. Simple bottom English, use your angle into the 1 ball to get the straight angle on the 2. 3 ball's the problem. Yes, I made the 1. I should make this 2, but that 3 ball. But look at there. I spun that thing around there. And I don't know if this is good or bad yet, but I'm pretty sure I've got that angle. I should just use center left. Yep, that's what I did. And I got that shot. Problem is I shoot too fast for me to be drawing these lines. Now, this one, I want to follow up to the side where I have that 5 on the side. Close to what I wanted. So now I'm going to want to come up here and back for that 6. Use that English to pull me back over. Just center right English is all you need on that. Yep. That is just like 1 to 1.5 tips low, and you're going to do 1 to 2 tips of left to pull it out there. Your low English isn't pulling you out. It's actually the side English. And there I could have just pulled back on the 7, and I probably should have, but it was kind of in my head from earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's why I should have done it the other way, is because I was too high on that 8, and it's not where I needed to be. So now I've left him back in, shot to get back in this again. I was just starting to kind of pull away a little bit, and that's the key there, you know. Did that take it? I don't think it did. We're gonna say it didn't. So there we are. 32 to 25. So I've got him by up. I'm up by 7, but I have to maintain a 10-point lead if I plan to cross. Well, I mean, I don't have to maintain it. I have to gain back to that 10-point lead in order to finish on top. I've got to learn to click this before I get over here and bring that up. But like, let's say this. How close am I to this? Oh, it's behind that, so I can't circle it. Okay. Fair point. All right, let's see what kind of break we get this time. He's been breaking good. The one where he didn't make anything, he had me hooked, so that was good. Definitely slows you down when you don't have a shot off the break. 2 ball. All right. And no shot on that 1 ball. This, about all I really see from here is to shoot beside that and come in this way. That's about the only shot I see. There's other options probably, but not for me. Just like that. And he hit it hard enough. Voila. I am hooked now. So if I kick it right, let's look at this. If I kick it right, I would come off of this rail and into the 1. So that would mean coming into here to here, which that's not right. I think it should be right about, oh, right about there is what I'm thinking. So I'm looking up there, but I'm looking that it probably should be here. Let's see if I even hit this 1 ball. Nope. It was that second spot right here. That spot right there. That's where I needed to be. So, looking back, you can see these things. Now, guaranteed he's going to get a point here. Realistically, a lay like this, you should get them all. If you don't run all these, you've made a mistake. It's not because of the lay of the table. It's because you made a mistake. So we'll see what happens. There's the one ball. And right there, you can see where the mistake is. It's, yet again, you have this line here. I didn't get it right anyways. Let's start from the pocket. You have this line here. You want to be up here, or maybe slightly over it, or maybe slightly this side of it. You can't afford to be any more than that away from it, because then the 9 ball and the 6 ball and all that starts to come into play. And if you can even get it down there. So now you can still shoot this ball here with extreme right English that would carry you off of here into the rail and back down. That's a difficult shot. You can also draw heavy and come up here and around like this. You could do that too. Just trying to draw it real fast for a shot. So that just shows how quickly you can make a mistake when you're not shooting good. Heed my own words, making mistakes. But on the positive side of that is I was over here for this 4 ball. Negative side of that, I didn't make my shot. No make shot, no shoot again. So that right there, that was nice. So many different ways you can hit that. He chose to hit it good. Now, slightly too hard, there is that, but he's at the table with a shot. And all he's got to do is come off that rail. Yep, and you can go all kinds of different ways from there, see? Before I could even draw a line. So now, the nice thing about this is this cuts here. Cue ball comes in at this angle, so it's not straight. Just a little bit of top English, and you run down just like that. So he tried to spin it. In. Trust that English. The angle's already, or the angle, sorry. Trust that angle. It's already there. You don't have to force it. And I went with, can't call it super draw, it's 7-footer. But I went with the draw shot. Got me back to the 5 ball. 6 ball. I don't know where I marked 5 at. 7 ball. If I shot a little slower, I could draw lines and tell you what English I'm using and all that. Here's draw back to go to the left side of the 9, follow forward to go to the right side of the 9. It's a preference shot. So there's that one. And then near straight in. Can you miss a shot? You can, but I didn't this time. So I hope I've got my score right. I don't know. So that's a game of 9 ball, man. I mean, look how much we're going back and forth. We're still not even at 20 innings. But 37-29. This is a close game still. He's still within striking distance. If we maintain this gap through the rest of the match, he wins. So I've got to find a point that I can get just that little bit extra. I don't have to do a lot. I just need to get a little bit extra. Look good, Dwayne. Let's break him. See that? Did you see his mouth moving? He was trash talking me right there. No, he wasn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This game doesn't like me sometimes. All right, so I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there is a shot right here. because that's near straight. Problem is this guy right here, that 5 ball. He's going to be big right here. It's not going to stop you from getting up to the 2, but he plays a part. Sometimes just being there makes us overstroke, makes us get out of line. So it's not always about, is that ball going to stop me from getting up there, like just the physical path? It's, is it going to get in my mental path and cause me a problem? And a lot of times the answer is yes, it will get in my mental path. So there's that. 1 ball down. 2 ball is makeable. Risk reward thing here. So if I cut this in like this and I come off the rail down here, I've got to make sure I don't hit it so hard that I come all the way back up beside this 3 ball and scratch, or that I don't, end up getting back on this rail anywhere on this rail up through here. That's going to be the problem, is if I get back up there on that rail. Or if I miscue. Didn't see that coming. I couldn't remember. I see it now. Can we do like Spaceballs? As a matter of fact, never play this part again. Because that's embarrassing. There's a 2 ball. Good shot, sir. I didn't mark that last inning, I don't think. Give him his point. Roll straight forward on this 3 ball. There you go, just like that. It doesn't matter that you get all the way down straight in on the 4. The fact is you've kept yourself at the table. You have a good shot on the 4 on the side. Just cut it in the side and let this thing, just cut it right here. And let this cue ball go here and straight back across. Nothing special. And then after that, you cut this 5 in over here. See, and now you're going to get yourself back in line. But if you don't trust the side pocket and just go ahead and float this 4 ball in there, you won't ever get there. Develop a relationship with them side pockets, man. I'm telling you. They will get you out of a pinch in a hurry. Because see, even there, if he would have done that, look at this shot right here. It's there. Right there. Going to the side rail and right back out for the 6 ball. Boom. Pretty as you please. And you're the one at the table. You're controlling it. And you're running out. But when you don't trust them side pockets, man, they get in your head. And you start, cutting it too much. I'm not cutting it enough. Majority of us don't cut it enough because we think we're cutting it razor thin. You can cut these balls way more than most people think you can. And again, came with a shot to get myself in line. Roll forward, top English there. Get that 5 ball. Punch out, just straight bottom. Not that much. I just wanted to punch out, not draw all the way out there. Still workable. Come across. That is low right. And you see speed control. Preach it. Speed control is the only reason I'm not making a good attempt at that 8 ball. Now, saying that, I didn't mark that 7, did I? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. We'll find out at the end if I finish late or not. So now, defense. That's the key there. If I shot that wide open, he'd have been wide open. So if he gets a good kick and was to hit that just perfect, and that goes in here, see where that cue ball is going to stop in this area right here. Oop, that area right there. But he went a little hard. If you roll it at speed, it's a double whammy. Because if you make it, you're great. If you miss it, not so great. Yeah. Inning. So what do I do again? Try to know the defense. Now, I didn't get as good this time as I did the one before. He can hit the bottom side of it. Key here to me is to graze the 8-ball and push it up this way just a hair and let the cue ball, he's down now, let the cue ball come off of the bottom of it and back over here. This way I would look at it. Now, I'm not sure. I think he was trying to bank in the side, but he did hit the 9 first. So he gave me a ball in hand. Gave us another inning. So I get the 8-ball and the 9-ball right there. And see, I'm a shorter guy, and these tables are only 7 foot. So you got to be careful. The shape you leave yourself. If that had been a 9-footer, I might have been reaching a little too far, and that could have easily caused me to miss it. And you don't want that. You don't want to be missing shots like that. So here we are now. I've gone back to a different break where I hit straight on there. Okay, there goes a 3-ball. And I wouldn't say I have a shot on one. I have a defensive shot. I could try to cut it. Let's see what I go for. I went for kind of in between, and it kind of worked out. So nobody hurt on that one. He can still see the side of it. Right over here on this side. I know he can see that side of it. Is that enough to make it? No, but it's enough to keep from giving me a ball in hand if we hit it right. So, question is, where's the 1 ball going? Where's the cue ball going? Situation like this, it's a little tough, and maybe it's even better to kick at it, because kicking at it, you're coming from right over here, and instead of coming across this way, I don't like that one. Instead of coming across this way, where cue ball and it's going to go this way, and 1 ball is going to go this way. They're going to go together. Okay, you can almost make it. I didn't know that. That's the optics from this angle. You can't really tell 100%. So now it's easy to see what I'm looking at. Looking at that kick. If I kick into it 2 rails and it comes off this way, then the cue ball is going to take this angle down here and go down here like this. And that's the right direction to get to my 2 ball right there. But you miss. None of that matters. You make that shot, it turns out pretty good, and it looks good. Now, I wasn't sure here if he could cut the 1 ball in. If he does, I think it may be too thin. It may not be, because I just don't know that the angle's there to get you all the way down past that 8 ball where you can hit down here. And it was. And there's a pocket down there. I'm telling you, this poor guy shoots good and keeps getting the bad end of it. So it's still only a 17-point spread. I still have 27 more to go. Still anybody's game. It depends on how do we play it out from here. Do I keep getting ball in hand? Is it made easy enough for me that way? So there's an example of bad shape. So I should not be right there shooting this ball. I should be right up here. That's where I should be. But instead I'm coming across it. So I made the only logical decision to make. Let's safety that thing. Because 3 ball got me a point. If I shoot that 4 ball, it could be getting him 5 points. That's why you don't always go for it. I mean, keep yourself in the game with smart decisions. You'll see matches I post where I choose not to do that, and then I end up losing by 10 or less balls. That's a great reason why. Because let's say the 6 points we have here, if I shoot that and he runs these 6 points out, That's realistically a 12-point swing where I could have had these 6 if I would have played smart. So that was a good shot. And again, telling you, the guy, it's just, it's not necessarily, that's not he's doing anything wrong. He's just not getting the rolls on this one. That's really what, to me, the rolls are big. You know, sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. So here, I just want to float out for the 5 in the side. I do not want a lot of stuff going on, and that's why I hate chalk on the table too. So shoot this here, stop shot, just let it stun right out over here. Okay, that's good. I'm right on where. It's not what I was looking at because the line is here, and I'm gonna run towards this 7 ball. No, okay, I was wrong. So it's apparently exactly what I needed, and I should just maybe shut up and watch with you because my commentary's off. Just pull it back a little bit. There you go. Good control. And this one I can do the same thing. I can pull it back or I can go forward 1 rail. And yeah, I went forward a rail all right. Why did I hit it so hard? I don't have a clue. But you make the follow-up shot and it doesn't look so bad. Now all I gotta do is make this 9 ball and not scratch. He's like, oh, you scratched. So I was saying, we can joke around with each other. So I was telling him, off that 7 ball, I didn't think I was going to get near that hole. So here we are. I'm now up by 25, so it's crunch time for him. He's getting in dire straits. I need 19, and yeah, he needs 34. So right now it favors me hugely. Doesn't mean that I'm going to win, no, because I've watched people come back from worse than that on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I made the 8 ball. So 8 ball down. Almost. I should have known better than that. I mean, I really do know better, but I didn't. I didn't do it then. So mistakes are made. If I can pocket this, nope. So what I did do is left him that guy right there. We're at a bit of an angle, so he shouldn't have too much trouble popping into the rail and right back out here for that 3 ball. Pretty close. Pretty close. So 2 ball down. All right, now 3 to the 4 is nice because you got this. If you just stun that ball straight across, that's all you want to do. And he punched that one a little hard. But he has a shot on the 4 ball. That's what the important part is. It's not if it's done the way the pro would have done it or how somebody else says you should do it. Did it work for you? Sometimes that's all that matters. Now, you want to refine it the best you can. But that's what you want to avoid right there. So now he's left that right back there. And my assumption is I'm going to try to leave that cue ball right here. And if it wasn't for that 5 ball getting back over there, I think I would have left him a shot. Now, he can still hit it, if I'm not mistaken, right back here. But I can't remember for sure. If not, he should be able to come right off of here and hit it this way. I just can't remember for sure which way he goes. But I think it's going to be right there off the rail. Oh, that's right. He tries to masse into it. And got right in between those lines. So now I've got a choice of right up here. I can shoot it right in here. I've got my choices now. Because the shape on the 5 is pretty easy. Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no. So I should be able to follow up and hit the, yep. Oh, that's right. No, I played 100% defense there. I remember now. I left him right in the window, but yeah, I was playing the defense. I remember now. Let's see, yeah, he's right here. Right there in that window. Shoot this thing up here. Pull that cue ball right over there. Out city. That's what we're looking for. Oh no, never mind. He can't pull it in there. He's not on the rail. I need to look at that stuff. But he can roll it right there. And now he can shoot this in. And you can finesse this in 2 different ways. Forward, just past this 9 to come right up. Or you can pull it right over the 9, 2 rails right up here. You can do either one of those. Or you can hit a little harder and bump right into the 9 ball and ruin your shape. Okay, he's down to 30 points, but I'm down to 16, so he's really got to make good decisions here. He is by no means is he out of this game yet. He could bank this in the side. He could try to bank it up in up in that corner up there. I need to get my bearings right. Yep, in that corner over there. He could bank it up there, and then get down here behind the 9, which I think that's what he's trying to do, is get down here behind the 9. Playing a defense. Didn't turn out bad. I say, unless I come with an amazing shot. Didn't happen. So he's back at the table, so he got what he needed. All defenses aren't hidden. You get somebody salivating, wanting to take a shot. That's better than hooking them if they miss. So now, dang near straight in shot right here, son. And he makes it. Boom, just like that, 38. So, still at 16. He's pulled it back to where he's at 27. So, we're getting back in the mix. Getting back to a close game. That's the main thing. Just don't give up on your shots, because you can pull yourself back. All right, let's go, Dwayne. Telling you, am I bum racking this guy tonight? It very much feels like it watching this. I'll tell you, I couldn't do it on purpose if I meant to. If I give you a bad rack, it's just bad luck, because I do not like bum racking people, because I can't stand it when it happens to me. I was playing a 2 and broken around 2 in a row on her, and then my racks were good, all that was going good, and then after I ran out that second one, they were like a stick in the mud. They barely did anything. There you go, smart shot, defensive. So now, hey, I didn't come anywhere near that screen. So now I'm going to have to play defense here somehow. or I can hit it wide open and just hope for the best. Because I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Because if we look right here, he can clearly hit the ball. He can clearly make it. Now the problem he has is something different. This right here. Oh, where'd you go? That 2 ball right there. That thing is in a very ugly spot because you can run one. I had it on circles, not lines. Just ignore me. That's another inning. I was looking at that breakout just like that. Minus the scratch. Did not want the scratch. So now, I'm going to set this thing at a small angle right here. Shoot this 2. Cue ball is going to stay on somewhere on that line. And you come here and shoot the 3. And then you're going to come right up this line for the 4. And then try to shoot the 4 here. And then go back across for the 5. And then shoot the 5, 6 right here. Pulling your cue ball back here for the 5 right here. Okay, I'm kidding. Just want to see how many lines I get you on the screen. A little stout. I should have left all those lines just to see how close he got to what I thought. Because I know most of the time I just think so much different than everybody around me. I said that's really close to what I had put out there. Good shot there. So now if he can get that into the rail and back over here for that combo, trying to end up somewhere in this line here would be good if you could get it inside that box. But you're probably not going to. So honestly, I would settle for this box right here. Get it in there, and then shoot this 5, 6. Oh, clever. He heard me talking about them side pockets a while ago. He's like, you're right. Those will get you out of a pinch. And I was playing the defense. It's a little different than I was hoping for. I wanted them buried down here, somewhere right in that area, right there above my finger. That's where I wanted them, right in there. So I didn't quite get it, but I did get fortunate with the leave. I know I didn't mark the last inning on this one now. And look at that. That's what I'm talking about, them rolls, man. He made a good effort to hit that 4-ball, and he hit it and froze me to the back of that 9-ball. Rough. That's rough. While there is a shot there, I wasn't on my best that day kicking, but I did hit it. So I'll take that. I will take that hit. So now he can get himself back in this situation. If he runs this ball right here, right down here, and right over here, don't worry about trying to get this little window right in here between these two. Let's just say between here like this. Don't try for that. Go for the big one over here. Big one over here. Okay, he got through there. Where'd my cursor go? And just got a little too far down there. So I got the 4-ball. He can definitely hit this 5-ball. And I can't remember how this plays out, but I know it's a defense. Didn't play out bad. Did not play out too bad. So now, the one you shouldn't try too much crazy stuff. Just try to get this cue ball right over here and let that 5-ball go up. That's what I tried. I just didn't get it down here below the 6-ball. So sometimes our best plans are just helped out because there's another ball on the table. Because I didn't butcher that one, but I missed what I wanted. But luckily that 7-ball's there. I mean, so I'm saying he might have got a couple fortunate rolls on me, but there's no way that I could watch this and say that he kept getting all the good rolls, because I can see that's not true. Good hit. See, that has nothing to do with a roll. That was just a good hit. Oh, oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. That I will. So that's close. If I can just punch out a little bit, don't get crazy. Oh no, okay, never mind. I had a better angle than I thought. Carry on, Mr. Video Chat. Don't listen to the guy sitting here in a chair, because he is obviously a goon. That's oops. Nicely done, sir. And just like that, I only need 10. Well, looky there. Somebody's learning. Like I say, this wasn't a one-sided game or anything. He kept himself in it the whole time. He does still need 24 points, but it's no fault of his own, man. I mean, the shots he's missed, I've missed equally. Um, I've got the better part of the rolls. That's really that's what I see, anyways. I have no idea what we're talking about now, but I should let them handle it and just get over here and break the balls. That's what I should do. What will I do? I'll stand over the talking, because I'm team captain and I can't help but put my nose in everything. I could always, that's right, it's down here. Well, I don't know how long it's going to take. So it reminds me of this time when I was walking through the woods. I stepped on some leaves. I don't know. Just trying to fill the blank space here. But if you guys are into mechanic type stuff, you can check out my other videos. I'm doing starting to do a mechanic series. Got 2 with my nephew, working on his Tahoe. It's gone pretty good. I'm teaching them how to do it, so they are a little longer than me just doing it. But I think the value in there is, teaching a younger man how to do something. We need more of that around the people I know. So I know you got to know somebody too. So feel free, check those out. And always, always, always like, subscribe, and share, and do all that fun stuff. Help me gain traction here so that I can help other people. That's my goal. All right, we got a 6 and a 7. We'll say a 7 and a 6, because I ain't doing that other stuff. You can forget it. All right, long shot here on the 1. If I can pull this off, I've got a good chance of running this one. Guess what I didn't do? I didn't pull it off. I made it, but I didn't pull it off. So, what do I do? Defense. Never discount the defense. So now, he does have a rail over here that he could come into to get that. He does have a rail over here he can come into to get that. Actually, it's probably closer to here to get over there. I was just drawing lines in that direction. So, probably about right there, if I had to guess. Okay, I was still a little wide. It should have been a little higher, but good hit. Just an inning. And it's supposed to be two-way, but it went the wrong way. Which is the wrong way. You don't want that way. So this right here is going to be maybe an issue. If he shoots this in here, he could draw it back to this area down here. He could follow it forward and around over here. He could follow it forward and straight down here, apparently. I didn't see that one. My brain couldn't see through my eyeballs. And then, of course, you do have this pocket or this pocket, either one you can shoot it into. I'm shooting side pocket. Well, you know what? I did that buddy jinx there where you draw the X in front of the pocket. I didn't mean to. And guess what? I'm probably trying again. The bank shot. Knowing me, I just can't get enough of that shot. I love it. Uh-oh. 2-ball. Who made the 2-ball? I know I made the 3 and the 4. And missed the 5. 2-ball. He made the 2-ball. That's right. So I'll mark off the 2-ball, give that to him. And I may try to pay better attention. I don't know. You never know. So we got a massive billboard in front of us. There we go. Use the 8-ball. Okay, that turned out good. Good shot, sir. Pretty sure I can see this side of it. I'm not on the right setting. I'm pretty sure I can see this side of it over here. Yeah. So, return to sender. Now it's your turn. Now, I think he can see this side of it. Yeah, absolutely. So if he does this, banks this 5-ball right over here and behind there, and goes up like this with the 1-ball, he can split the 9. That's not that easy to do, though. So, I mean, you could also kick one rail at this thing and see if you can make it over here. Oh, he could see the whole side of that ball. He wasn't slapping that. He was trying to grab it. Yeah, you could see the whole side of that ball. One rail out. There you go. Just get away from that stupid pocket. Bottom, straight bottom. Nope. That was center left, I think. So 1, 1, 1. So 1 point needed. I think that's kind of what they're talking about. I almost thought I had a break and run on this night, but it's been so long since I shot this one. It's easy to be off like that. I don't remember what we're talking about here. I just know it's loud in the background with music, so I can't have that sound. Otherwise, they'll pull us off and say, no, you can't do that. If this is anything like normal, I'll probably scratch on a break here. That's normally what I do when I need one ball. But instead, I make the 2 and the 7. Okay, so that was apparently the end of it there. So we ended up, what was it? 76-42 with 39 innings. So it was a long game. A lot of defense, as you saw there. There's some bad shots. There's some good shots. But I enjoy shooting with that guy. He's super nice. And just please give some feedback, leave some comments, ask questions, whatever. Trying to gain some traction here, and just looking for your help. And I just appreciate you watching. If you watched all the way through, and like I say, any feedback you can give me, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna get better with this pen and stuff like that. But I shoot so fast, and most of the time I don't have time to draw all the lines and everything. So I'm just gonna try to keep a running commentary about roughly what I'm thinking, and I try to keep these matches fresh enough where I have at least an idea of what I'm thinking. But appreciate you for watching, and Monday next week I'll do another one. Thank you.